No. Look at the camera again.
Tolong tak jatuh.
Dah start tau.
Yeah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sheikh Ali Zachary bin Sena Zubin. I'm a prefect from Scholar of Ramadan, and I'm a representative from Wachana Pemimpin Muda Star Committee. So I'm honored to host these three brilliant individuals named Raja Muhammad Harith bin Abdul Halim, who was from MCKK, who was from Malay College Kuala Kangsar, who scored an astonishing 8 A+s and 1 A, who was under the Bank Negara's scholarship. Next we have, do you have anything to say, Raja? All right. Next we have Nur Huda Adila binti Madridwan, who was from Scholar Tun Fatima in 2019 and scored an unbelievable 9 8+s and is under the JPA PPN program Penaja National Scholarship. Nur Huda, do you have anything to say for yourself? And finally, we have Ainin Husna binti Muhammad, who was from Scholar Surrey Putri and scored 7 A+s and 2 A's, who is under JPA Mara scholarship. All right, before we start, to all the participants out there, after I finish our dialogue, we're going to hold a Q&A session. And how do we do that? For example, if Star wants to ask a question first, Star has to type in number 1, and for the corresponding school that wants to ask a question, they can type in number 2 in the comment section. So yeah, let's start. So Roger, Nur Huda, and Ainin, each and every one of you had your own unique experiences back in school. You had your own challenges, and I know it's kind of hard. And question is, how did you cope with these challenges? What did you change in school? And what were the exclusive initiatives that you held in school? Let's start off with Raja. Thank you, Raja. I completely agree with you. So next off, let's go with Nur Huda. How did you handle these obstacles that you had to face? How did you that you stumbled upon? And what did you change in school? All right. Thank you, Nur Huda. Last and finally, let's ask Ainin and how you faced your troubles in school and how you managed to solve these troubles, and what were your programs that you held in school? Thank you, Uda. Moving on to our next agenda today. Let's talk about, so each and every one of you had amazing grades for your SPM. You got 7 A+s, 8 A+s, and it was straight A+s. Brilliant. So how do you strike a fair balance? How did you strike a fair balance between leading your entire school as a Ketua Pelajar, as a head prefect, and how did you balance it with your academics? Yeah. Well,
Open the floor.
all right. Let's start off with, this is an open question. Anyone wants to ask first? Want to answer first? All right. Cool. Next, let's ask, what do you think? No, Huda.
I think SPM is easy. SPM is easy.
Finally, let's ask Ainin and what she thinks. Great. Next agenda. everyone here got picked to be the leader of your own respective schools. Even more to top it all off, you guys got picked to be the head of everyone in the school. So as give me a second. So teachers picked you out of all of the students in the school. What do you think? What do you reckon the traits a leader should have? The traits a leader should have? What uncommon traits, other than being disciplined, punctual, confident, and yeah, what do you think separates commonly an average leader to a great leader? Let's ask Roger. What do you think, Roger?
Water must be one of the
Thank you,
criteria
Roger.
for you to be a head.
Let's move on to how do you establish respect among your peers? Do you strike fear into them, or are you just nice? Are you just generally nice to them? What do you think is the secret of establishing respect among them? All right. Move on to our next agenda. Let's move on to our next agenda. Everyone here, as you all know, got astonishing, phenomenal grades for SPM. Of course, you got picked based on your grades to be in the best colleges. So, what do you think should be through? If you had the chance of going back in time, what do you think some of the SPP cultures should be changed? And what do you think that the experiences that you faced in college should be brought into the SPP culture? Let's start off with, this is an open question, anyone can answer. Yeah. And for our final question, which is also an open question, would you prefer a democracy style type of election when picking your head prefects, or do you prefer the classic teachers picking the prefects based on their grades and based on how they are doing class? All right, thank you. So, time for the Q&A session. Like I said, anyone has any questions, type in your numbers in the comments section, and we're proud to answer the questions. Thank you, everyone, for. All right, then there's no more questions. And thank you for everyone. Thank you for watching, and I hope you had some enlightenment when you tuned in to watch this, and hopefully you learned something. My name is Shadi Zachary bin Azuddin. I'll see everyone again during the closing ceremony. Thank you. Bye-bye.